there has been a large number of younger leaders like Jitin Prasad and relatively young ones like Jyotiraditya Scindia, RPN Singh and Milind Devra who has quit the Congress party. One can understand why they are doing so. They think that they are relatively young and they have a long few years of politics really left behind in them, and they felt that being in the Congress party perhaps doesn't really work for them, and that's why they looked in for greener pastures, in fact going across to a BJP for most of them. But it is worrying signs for any political party if the veterans and the seniors also feel that at the fag end of their career, perhaps there's no point in remaining in a party in which they want to stay. For the Congress party, the list also has been quite long. Ghulam Nabi Azad, Captain Amrinder Singh, and with a buzz on Kamal Nath. Why is it that these seniors want to leave? There's always been an old versus new battle in any political party for that matter. With the coming in of Rahul Gandhi, this battle intensified because many of the relatively senior leaders would often walk up to Sonia Gandhi and complain about the fact that Rahul Gandhi and his boys or his coterie would completely distance themselves from him. From them as well, and they were not being involved in decision making of the Congress party. They felt that they were being sidelined, and some of them also complained of humiliation. And this is where the genesis of the G23 came. In fact, when the G23 leaders like Ghulam Nabi Azad, Kapil Sibal, Bhupendra Hooda, to name quite a few of them, wrote a letter to Sonia Gandhi, who was the Congress president at that point of time, they pointed out that they were feeling humiliated whenever they entered the Congress headquarters. Important responsibilities were not being given to them, and all decision was being taken at 12 Tughlaq Lane, which was then the residence of Rahul Gandhi. They also complained about the coterie. When Sonia Gandhi decided to placate them, she called a meeting of the Congress Working Committee, which was the topmost body of the Congress. At that committee meeting, again many of them complained that they were called traitors because they had raised their voice. Some of them, when they saw that there was no point in hanging around, decided to leave the party. Ghulam Nabi Azad, for example, has floated his own political party. But in his departure and exit, there were very scathing criticism of the Gandhis, particularly of Rahul Gandhi. He would talk about the peons and the PAs who would run the Congress party and saying that's not the way a political party runs. Equally strong words have come in from many of the other senior leaders who have quit the party. Their complaint and the common refrain has been that while change is inevitable, younger blood needs to come in, but that does not mean the squeezing out of the olders or the veterans. In fact, as the one crisis after another hit the Congress party by way of electoral losses, exodus, it is these seniors who would make the point that you also have to listen to us. We are the ones who are the grassroots leaders. We know what works, and therefore you cannot sideline us. And they would also make the point, and this is a point which should be of concern to the Congress, is that when you point a finger at the BJP and you say that it has formed a Margdarshak Mandal where many of the seniors like L.K. Advani or Murli Manohar Joshi have been sidelined, the Congress can ill afford to have a complaint coming in from the veterans where they are forced to leave the party. In fact, recently when the Bharat Ratna, for example, was given to L.K. Advani, the point which went across then was from the Prime Minister and from the BJP that these seniors matter to us. It's not like that in the case of the Congress party. So therefore, very worrying signs when you would say for the Congress when the seniors decide to leave, and when they leave, they carry their expertise as well as experience which comes in handy for a party which is struggling to find a relevance.